Well, hi, it's Mary, and I am about ready to travel. I was daydreaming of a place to go far, far away, and then I was thinking maybe we should talk about our first islands. So let's go ahead and take a little trip. Won't you join me? Let me talk to Orville here. Let him know where I want to go. Tell him I want to fly. Now I'm going to try to fly local play because I have my other device sitting right here in front of me. Hopefully I don't lose my connection or what have you. Like, how do you lose a connection on local play? It's happened to me before, and I'm sitting right next to it. Like, it shouldn't kick me off the island. Although I just attempted this video a moment ago, and it did. So we're going to try it again. All right, looks like we've got a flight to Soul Asylum. So let's fly. And it looks like we are on our way. Right. You know, as simple as this island is, I still love this island. I love the flyover. And this is Soul Asylum. Here we are. All right. As soon as it has me landing. There we are. This is Mary Lou, by the way. And hi, Sherry. How are you doing? Here, let me talk to you for a second. Oh, come on, Sherry. You need to move just a little bit. Thank you. Don't you love these arches? I do. I was so disappointed when they didn't have a 2023. I was really looking forward to having it. But I have the two arches here. And I have extra in my storage that I'm trying to decide what I'm going to do with. Maybe I'll do a giveaway one of these days and give them away. But this is Soul Asylum. Let me show you the map really quick. There are several residents here. Oops, wrong one. So there's Mary Lou, Mickey, Christy, and Christmas. Now, one thing that all three of these residents here have in common is they are pet names, pets that have passed away. So you're going to find that I have a habit of using pets that have passed away. Yeah, I use them for residents, and it makes it special for me. One of the things that's kind of like odd about this map is there's hardly any green. When I first started, I thought you were supposed to like have paths and everything everywhere. And I use the in-game paths, as you can tell, quite a bit. I put the in-game paths underneath custom designs in a lot of these areas. But yeah, I basically turned my map brown with very little green. And I think that's when I look at it now and I'm like, oh, That's not so good when you want to look and have a pretty map. So I just thought I'd show you all that. But it is a pretty island. Let me get to what I came here to do today. And then we might look around. So one thing that Soul Asylum is, it is my event island. This is where I have little catalog events. I don't have enough room to do a ton of stuff here, but I'll show you what I use with the area that I have. Right now I'm putting these extra recipes down because I have a friend of mine that I was just talking to this week, and she is getting back into Animal Crossing. So I don't want to learn it. Drop it. So I told her I'd have a bunch of stuff ready for her. She can come learn recipes. Oh, one I didn't know. Guess I should check them. Awesome. So that's what I'm doing, is I'm dropping the recipes down from Milton that are extra. So she'll have a nice surprise of coming and learning a bunch of recipes, and that's always a lot of fun when you have a new island. And I have thought about keeping these for my new island, but I'm okay. I mean, I'll get them eventually, and I have 2 islands that have probably almost all the recipes learned. So I know where I can get items if I need them. Oh, another one. Oh, these are my Celeste ones. Okay. I want to drop it. Yeah, I don't want that one anyways. So this is a nice way for me to make some room in my pockets. Oh, another one I didn't know. Okay, awesome. So Pandora's gonna have to come and drop some recipes as well. So anyways, let me show you this area. So there's this area here where there is cataloging that can be done. And then it goes up here where I can put some items. And while I'm here, I'm going to show you the graveyard. Because any island named Soul Asylum better have a graveyard. And this is what this graveyard looks like. And actually, I love these things. I put them... Let's see, will let me do it? Yeah. I just love it when these things gravitate a little bit and lift up. Pretty cool. As you can tell, I have 3 of these things, so... But yep, this is my graveyard. I really like it. The funniest thing, I didn't know what to do with like the little diary books that you find, or the little bag that you find that the villagers leave laying around. And then I never found the owner of it, and I time traveled and I had it in my pockets and I couldn't give it away to anybody. I buried them in here. So that's what these fossils are in here, is they are the lost belongings to my villagers that I was too embarrassed to display because I was afraid they would find out. So that's what's buried in there. Let me kind of bring this down a little bit. There we go. And then if you go over this bridge, there are some other spots here to put some catalog items out. So yeah, that's what this island is all about. It's all about helping other people advance in the game. And when I offer for people from like Reddit or whatever to come to the island to either catalog, or I'm giving something away, or I'm giving fossils away, or whatever it is, and they ask me how much it is, I always tell them there's no charge to come to any of my islands, and there never is. So this is my little pond that I was so proud of when I first made it. And I just love this pond, even though it's very, very simple. There's not much to it. It's just a little bit of water. I still love this pond. Let me show you over here. We'll kind of walk this way. Here is my Nook's Cranny. And then I've got a little teacup ride. Then over here, behind Resident Services, is my Abel's. And actually, because it's winter here, I wanted to see what kind of clothes they had tonight. So let's check it out. Hi there. Please let me shop. All right, so it's winter time here. Let me see what they've got. They have some sweaters, crop pants. No, thank you. Oh, I don't want the costumes. I don't want the tango dresses. They have boots, maybe? No, they have casts. There's not boots. I like to buy the rubber boots, you know, the rain boots. That's what I thought those were at first, but nope, they are not. Oh, this is interesting. A plushy muffler coat. Wow, this is kind of fancy. Which one? Nope, that's not what I want. Blue or gray? Oh, if I can just hit the right one. Blue or gray? I don't really care for the gold. That is pink. I think I'm going with this one. All right, now we've got to find bottoms. No, that's not what I want either. Striped bell bottoms. You know, I have a story about bell bottoms. I hear they're coming back. I actually saw them in one of the places I shop for. Bell bottoms came back. Oh, maybe I like that. So when I was a teenager, you know, I have 3 older brothers, and when I was a teenager, my mom kept telling me I have 3 boys. I'm not going to have another boy, so she wouldn't let me wear jeans. I had to wear skirts or dresses or slacks, whatever. You know, I wasn't allowed to wear jeans. So I decided, with the help of my best friend, that I was going to wear jeans, one way or the other. So one of my brothers had an old pair of bell-bottom jeans. And I was like, ooh, I could wear these. I stole his bell-bottom jeans and I wore those things everywhere. Made my mom so mad that she finally bought me a pair of jeans. So whenever I see something that's bell-bottoms, it brings back that specific memory. And like I said, I hear they're coming back. All right, so enough of that. Let me show you some of the houses really quick. say hi to Meringue. Okay. So this is Christy's house. And I would almost be embarrassed to go inside because there are going to be bugs. Just because I don't play these characters unless I'm having an event. So Christy holds all the clothes that I have accumulated that I use for catalog. So I have all the Halloween costumes, or if I have the whole, oh my gosh, her name just slipped my mind. Mabel's sister. Yeah, it slipped my mind. LaBelle? I don't know. Label. Anyways, I have her whole clothing line and a bunch of other stuff. So whenever I'm doing clothes, it comes out of this island or this house. And this is Christy. And Christy was my cat. Christy was a calico cat. So this house belongs to Mickey. So Mickey has all the early before 2.0 catalog furniture. So if it was furniture or an item that wasn't clothing and it can be cataloged, it's in this house. And that's where I pull it from whenever I have an event for items. Like if I do the antique furniture or the cute furniture set or the rattan furniture set, any of those things, just to give you an idea, they come out of Mickey's house. So then Christmas is my newest house. Christmas holds all of the like the Toy Day items to catalog. Christmas, I've started putting some of the 2.0 items that I've collected in this house. I've had a couple catalog events where I've brought over 2.0 items from Pandora, because Pandora has all those items cataloged. So I've brought over some items to add to catalog events, and Christmas holds those items. I'm going to show you really quick if this pipe will take me to the right area. Now, I was playing this character a couple nights ago, so I know the bugs have been killed. But this is a special little memorial area to Christmas. I was just so heartbroken when he died. And it's only been a couple years since I've lost him. So this was just a little room that I put together for him. Now this pipe can take me to one of two rooms, so we're either going to go outside or to the other room. Oh, we went to the other room. And so this is a room I made when I wanted to get a bunch of points for the house inspection. I was like, how am I gonna get my points up? And this was how I did it. I made this room with all the items that would have quite a bit of points. And then I added a little dog to it that kind of looks like Christmas. So yeah, that's this room. Now we're either gonna go outside or to the other room. Okay, we'll get out of here eventually. There we go. So yep, that's Christmas's house. And then my house is to the back over here. Let me show you. Yep, so this is Mary Lou's house. I always say mine. Mary Lou's, kind of mine. I made this little exclusive, hidden, out of the way, for the villagers only that tourists wouldn't find, just a little hidden kind of like hangout area. That's kind of attached to my secret beach. And then I have steps that come up here. That will take me over to this area with my bamboo. And then it leads me over to the museum. Yep. And then I have a little art area over here. And then you're back to my catalog area. So I'll go over and show you where my campsite is on Soul Asylum. So it's right here. Now all these extra flowers that are on the beaches, let me show you. These are flowers that I had over on Milton. I have a dear friend of mine who breeds flowers. She is so good at it. And I told her what my dream of with Milton was with having a lot of flowers, and she just started bringing flowers over. I had so many flowers, and then when I changed gears on Milton, I decided to have it built the way it is now, I had too many flowers, and so I had to do something with them, and I didn't know what, because I didn't want to just give them away. I didn't want to sell them, so they all came over to Soul Asylum. So this is my beach over here and my pier. And then a little sitting area to relax on the beach. And then if you come up here, there's a little playground. So really, this is the only island that I've really given my villagers a true playground. And it's for the campers too. So we'll come down here again, and I'll show you the houses. When I was making this island, I saw, and this was early 2020, mind you, because I started this island in June. Although I spent the most time I have spent making an island has been on Soul Asylum, because I played the story out. I didn't rush the story. I didn't know what was going to happen. So now when I start an island, I rush through the story to get to terraforming and, unlock, finish the game and get KK Slider and get to where I can start doing the pretty things. But when I did this island, I didn't know about all that. So I was just enjoying the game. And I think maybe that's what makes this island so special, is this is the island that I enjoyed the game on. But I had seen an early YouTube video about a housing project where all the houses were together in like a community that had a real special entrance to it where it was kind of blocked off. So I took inspiration from that because I really liked what the gal did in the video, and I can't even remember who did the video. I never saved it. I was just something that I saw and I came across when I was looking for information. And I tried to recreate and put my own spin on that sort of housing area. And so everyone's house is here. So when I want to go visit someone, everyone is here. And I really find a lot of times that people are just hanging out here. You know, they're sitting on one of the benches, or a couple of them are standing in front of a house talking. And so this is the only island I have where I did not spread out the houses and they're all together. So I really like it here. I like this area. And yes, I see Sahara. She's very cute, but I don't need to talk to Sahara tonight. Let's go ahead and talk to Tia. So, yeah, this is a very special place. I'll show you couple more little areas while we're here. I wanted to do have like a special park, but I wanted to have a little place to eat and a little place to sit. So what I did is I took this area here, this part of my island, and I kind of mapped out how much room I wanted to devote to this. And I broke it out into like a quad, into 4 little areas where there was something different being done in each area. So this is my little cafe. So it's almost like a mall, an outdoor mall where you can go to a specific area and you can do different things depending on what you're there for. So you can come and eat at the cafe, get something to drink. You can come over here and just sit in a little quiet bench and enjoy the scenery, you know, the flowers. Or you could come over here and play the piano. Or you can just walk through this area with this little bridge and sit here. So I thought this was kind of cute. And if you take this here, it's going to take you down to the beach where it has the little birthday area. We were here just a few moments ago, where I've got a little sitting area. So yeah, another place to sit. Okay, so in front of Mickey's house, if we went down to the beach, you're going to find a lot of flowers. Again, the flowers I didn't use from Milton. All kind of migrated on the beach. And then this is just a little pretty stroll. Place to sit, have a picnic. I think this is really pretty. You can tell I like pink. And then a nice little area to sit. Yeah, and then the island is just one big loop. So very easy to navigate, very walkable, nice big open paths. Nothing to get caught up on, and that's how I did my first island. A lot different than the other ones I've made since then. But definitely a special place. I really like it here. And then this is one of the posts that I put up because I just had so many villagers who I helped, or I'm sorry, visitors that I helped. People that came to my island, hosted a lot of events. And I just wrote this to my visitors. Animal Crossing New Horizons has been a distraction for me during a difficult 2020. This game has allowed me to show kindness to others. I hope you find joy in visiting my island. I really just like helping people. So that's what this game, on a very special way, gave to me. And I know you all we all kind of we lived through 2020 and into 2021 too. We still have the effects of the pandemic and things, but it was a difficult time. A lot of us were at home and we were homebound, and Animal Crossing gave us an outlet to where we could meet new people. And to me, one of the things I just really like to do as a person is go grocery shopping and smile at people and say, hi, how are you doing? How is your day? I'm that person. When I go shopping, I will stop and say hi to everyone that I meet in the aisle. It's just not uncommon at all. And in 2020, everyone was afraid to be close to each other. There was a fear that a lot of people had, and it was hard to show kindness to people. So for me, Animal Crossing gave that back to me, and that's what I love about this game. So I just thought I'd share that with you tonight. Let me go back over to Milton. And go visit the Dodo Airlines. Say, hey, can I get a flight back home? So we'll go from the past, where I learned about Animal Crossing and I learned how to do everything, to my newest island and the flyover. To Milton, probably my favorite, and for a very different reason, for the memory of the island and what it means to me. Probably my most favorite island now is Milton. So here we are, back, almost back to where I started this video at. Almost, there we go. Back where we started again. Let me go over here. I'm just going to show you this little area. So one thing that I started doing on this island, I really didn't do it on any of the others, is I learned about having this transparent spot. So what I did is, I don't like having a lot of weeds on the island. So if it's not covered with something, I covered it with one of those transparent spots, so that way the weeds wouldn't grow. And I allow the weeds to grow here though, or for a fossil to spawn here, because once in a while the villagers will ask to play that hide and seek game where they'll hide something on the island and you're supposed to run around and find it. So I've left about, I don't know, like 4 spots here where something can spawn. And every day when I come to play, I clean this area out, because if a villager asks to play that game and I say yes, I know it's coming here, because these are the only spots that are available for anything to spawn on the island. So that's kind of what I did. If I had areas that I didn't want weeds and they weren't covered with flowers or custom design, or it wasn't covered with a piece of furniture or whatever, I covered it with that one clear spot, so that way you could still see the grass or the snow or whatever it is. It doesn't change the color of the landscaping, but there's something covering the spot, so that way the weeds won't grow. So I thought I would share that with you and show that to you because I think it's kind of funny. I always have to come over here and pick the weeds or dig up the fossil. And I know you've seen me doing that on other videos. And I just thought I'd share kind of like the inside joke as to why that is. That's why that's the only area I have to go to pick up those things. So anyways, yeah, that's all I really had for you. I wanted to talk about my first island. I wanted to drop off my recipes and kind of give you a little sneak peek behind Soul Asylum. Soul Asylum, just like you saw, is an active island. It's one of the ones I'm going to always have. I did think I lost it though. There was one day my Switch broke. And I literally cried. I went to my kids, my sons, and I said, get it back for me, get it back for me. And it was I had used a frayed charger. So Jessie, when she was a baby, she chewed on the cord and I didn't realize there was a frayed spot. So when I went to charge it, it killed my Switch Lite. So I got that. It was an error. I forgot what the error was, but it was an error, basically a black screen, which it just wouldn't turn on. Thank goodness I had my island backed up and I was able to get it back. So I had to buy another Switch Lite, and then I went through Nintendo's online help service, and they were able to help me, walk me through all the steps to restoring it and then restoring all the players back for their houses. So yeah, that was an experience for sure. I guess I'm gonna talk to this little guy and see what he wants. Oh, and he's just giving me a gift. How nice. Thank you. Aw, that was very sweet. Thank you. So anyways, that's all I had for you today. Thank you so much for joining me again in another video. I really hope you enjoyed this one. And I really hope that you'll like the video. And if you haven't already, subscribe to join this little community. Still a very, very, very small channel. But I am doing what I wanted to do. I had a bucket list, which have a YouTube channel on it, which now I fulfilled that. I have a YouTube channel. I'm really trying to have a good YouTube channel and put out a couple videos a week right now until I start a new island. I might do a little bit of live streaming. We'll see. And yeah, I'm having fun with it. So it's a hobby. I'm having fun, but I sure would like you to subscribe. That would make it even better. So thank you so much for joining me, for giving me the gift of your time, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.